I'm Alex Salas. I graduated Arlington in 2018, and I now go to SWTCC, Southwest Tennessee Community College. So, Lukey Nation.
My name is Logan Feathers. I graduated the class of 2018, and I'm now at the University of Memphis, majoring in mechanical engineering.
And what didn't I do in high school? I played football, I did basketball, track, rugby, but the main ones were football. That's where I absolutely excelled at.
I played football and baseball, but I stopped playing baseball my sophomore year, so football was my main sport. My favorite memory was probably when Drake Bell came, because everybody got to get out early, and it was like a mini Bill Street Music Fest at Arlington. It was weird with all the talky stuff around, but it was still fun. A couple of teachers that come to mind are usually coaches like Coach Deaton, Coach Sally, but Miss Kelly was also a really good teacher for me. She helped me out a lot with everything that I'm doing in college now.
My favorite football memory was our freshman year, and we played Briarcrest, and it was at their home too. And we were just beating the brakes off these guys, left and right, left and right. And we had so many like tackles for loss, sacks, and all that. We were just absolutely beating this QB up. And it was funny, like all we did was just trash talk. Like we didn't care. We were freshmen at the time. And it got to the point to where we were hitting this QB so many times, he would start crying. We'd go around their old line. We hit him again. He starts crying. He's yelling at his old line. He'll start freaking blocking, and starts crying at them. We're just laughing the whole time on defense. And we have this one guy we played with, Connor Gately. He'd go up to him after he goes on the ground. It's okay. I hurt too sometimes, and just walks right over him. We just had a blast. We could do no wrong as freshmen.
My favorite football memory was my very first play as a high school player. I was so excited. I was really nervous to be out playing. We were playing against Brighton, and I was getting blocked really bad. And I tried to throw this guy off of me, and he was just holding on to me so tight. And I got so angry that I started throwing punches with this kid on field, and I started kicking him. And it's still like a story that me and my friends talk about today. So it's a it's a really good memory just because it's funny. I'm in contact off and on with a bunch of people. I see them around all the time. A ton of them go to Memphis and Knoxville, so it's kind of hard to not see them. But I'm also in contact like really well with all of my really close friends from high school. I think the big thing is college is not going to be what you expect it to be at all. It is not going to be anything like high school. High school does not prepare you for it. It's going to be a very big change in your life, and it's probably going to be hard your freshman and even beginning of sophomore year trying to adapt to it, especially if you're going to be going somewhere by yourself and not living with your parents. It's a lot of changes thrown at you at once, and you're expected to be an adult and adapt to them quickly, and it's hard to do, pretty much.
Isn't exactly speaking for all seniors, but this is at least speaking for the seniors that are believers, that are Christian faith. Is college is going to be hard. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. I saw it. I saw it happen with a lot of other people. College is a time where you realize if you're going to live your faith or if you're just going to absolutely just fall off. First thing what I had to do was just find accountability, and I was blessed that I didn't have to go out looking for it. It was brought to me. Found one of my best buddies now, who graduated a year before me at Bartlett. So I know Bartlett. Oh my goodness. But now he's one of my best friends, and now we have that accountability to be able to be open with each other, be vulnerable with each other, tell each other like what's going on in our lives, what are we learning. When we have our quiet times with reading our Bibles, telling us what are we learning each day from God. Now it's a blast. I absolutely love it. So first thing I'm gonna tell you is just have that find someone that you can be accountable with, and everything's gonna come at you. Fraternities, your buddies, you're gonna be doing Lord knows what before games. And honestly, it's all hype, what you see, like, off on media, the social media, or the stories, what people say. But this is the time for you to step up now. This is where you realize if you're going to walk your faith or not. So